What's the key statistic you're ignoring in your leadership? It's the one that measures your personal capacity. If the data says that you're running on empty, it's time to rewrite the algorithm. This month, we're replacing the solo effort with the proven competency of community, because you can't do this alone. Hope grows in relationships, and strength is built in community. Pause and think about that for a second. How many times have you tried to do it all by yourself? How many times have you convinced yourself that you have to carry the weight, even when it's exhausting? Here's the thing. December has a way of exposing the truth. It reminds us of the gaps in our lives, the cracks in our support systems, and the moments where we just wish someone would step in and help. We crave connection. We need high expectations, but we also need high support. And we absolutely rise higher when we rise together. This month on the Lead with Hope podcast, we're going to dig into one big, important message. Hope grows in relationships, strength is built in community, and purpose gets activated when we show up for each other. And it all starts with understanding who you are. This month's message of finding strength in community is deeply connected to self-awareness. When you know your own strengths, your motivations, your natural wiring, you can better show up for your team and ask for specific help when you need it. I specifically like tools like the DISC and Enneagram. The DISC model helps you see who you are and understand your behavioral style and the styles of others. It fosters better relationships, better communication, and the Working Genius is another assessment that I like to use. And this framework helps us understand what we do best, our strengths, our unique contributions, and how to find joy and fulfillment in our work, making us more effective leaders within our community and helping us to place our team in positions where they can find more joy in their work as well. Now, for the month of December, I'm releasing 2 episodes every single week, and each one will meet you right where you are, whether you're tired, you're rebuilding, you're dreaming bigger, or you're trying to remember who you are underneath all the responsibilities. So I'm going to walk you through what's coming and why it matters. On December 10th, I am welcoming Ben and Crystal Woods onto the show, and they have a wonderful story. They get incredibly honest about how their deepest pain became a pathway to something so meaningful. Sometimes life knocks us down so hard that we think we can never get back up. But their story reminds us that when we lean into connection and courage, a new path can emerge. You'll walk away believing that you don't have to understand everything to take the next brave step. And I want you to pause here and ask yourself, what step could you take today, even if it's a small one, that moves you into alignment with your purpose? And then on December 13th, I have Carman Murray on the show. This one is for every leader who gives and gives until there's nothing left. Carman breaks down what it actually looks like to lead without losing yourself. She talks about boundaries and compassion. This is the permission you've been needing. You can be a great educator and a great leader and protect your well-being at the same time. Think about your own life for a moment. Where have you said yes when you should have said no? Where have you given your all and left absolutely nothing for yourself? This episode will help you reset and realize that protecting yourself isn't selfish. It's essential for sustainable leadership. And then on December 17th, I have Amy Wadlington. And she joins me to explore how your brain and your beliefs can work together to pull you out of the wilderness. We talk about mindset shifts, supportive relationships, and healthy rhythms. These are all practical tools that you can implement immediately after the show. So, again, let's self-reflect. What's one thought pattern holding you back? And how could leaning into faith or science or community help you shift it? On December 20th, Bethany Rees and I talk about the rocky, break you open moments of leadership, the ones that most people hide. But here's the truth. Those rocky moments aren't meant to break you forever. They're meant to build you. Vulnerability, trust, and community support can transform challenges into growth. This episode will remind you that you don't have to face the hard stuff alone. And then on December 24th, I talked to Dr. Matthew Flippin. His story is pure inspiration. He proves that where you start doesn't determine where you go. And his passion for helping paraprofessionals rise into full teaching roles reminds us your gifts are meant to serve others, and your story can open doors for someone else. Think about your own story. How could sharing it, mentoring someone, or lifting someone today create purpose for both of you? And then on December 27th, I have Craig Williams, and he shows how the hardest parts of our stories, yes, even those messy, painful ones, can connect us and can spark hope. Your story matters more than you think, and the way you share it can heal, inspire, and build resilience in other people. Who needs to hear your story today? And who could you reach by sharing even a little piece of your journey? And then I'm going to end the month with Dr. Robert Thornell, because before you step into this new year, 2026, this episode is going to help you get grounded, refocused, and clear about what actually matters. Leadership isn't about juggling everything. It's about protecting the things that matter most. You don't need more perfection in your life. You need more connection. And I hope these conversations remind you that you're surrounded, supported, and called to grow alongside others. If you haven't grabbed it yet, I'm gifting you the introductory chapters of my book, Lead with Hope, totally free. The link is in the show notes. And keep your eyes open. We've got big announcements coming in 2026, and you're going to want to be part of it. If you're ready to bring the power of self-awareness and community strength to your team, I'd love to connect with you to discuss how the DISC and Working Genius assessments can transform your school, your district, or your organization. Book your free discovery call with the link in the show notes today. Hey friend, can I ask a favor? If this podcast helps you, if it encourages you, if it reminds you you're not alone, do one thing. Follow the show and leave a 5-star review. It takes seconds, it costs nothing, and it helps us reach more leaders who need hope. I believe in you, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. These December conversations are going to ignite something powerful inside you. Until next time, keep leading with hope and keep shining the light only you can bring into this world.